Welcome everybody, welcome to the race to Ultra Ball in Pokemon Champions. Thank you for stopping by. Today we have a Primarina, Charizard Y, Kangaskhan team. I'm using Mega Kangaskhan because I absolutely love Mega Kangaskhan. Charizard Y is very overpowered. I got this team from ThunderBlunder777. He didn't create this team, but he did use it. So O here is going to send out a Garchomp. I'm going to go ahead and send out my Primarina because I kind of predicted something of that sort. I don't know, Focus Sash Garchomp, something like that. Here I'm going to go for a Moonblast, and he's going to quickly switch on out to his Corviknight in a moment as the game lags. Here I apply pressure and tell him I might forfeit if you don't hurry up. Alright, so he's going to withdraw his Garchomp. Incoming Corviknight. If I was smart here, I would have went for a Sparkling Aria. Corviknight takes a good chunk of damage though. He has an Umbreon on his team. I'm not quite sure if he's bringing that. Out comes Charizard as he goes for Roost. So here I'm thinking, okay, this is an easy Flame Charge. This is an easy Speed Boost. This is a bulky Charizard Y. I Mega Evolve here. I was considering clicking Solar Beam this first play here, but I did click Flame Charge instead. I probably should have clicked Solar Beam, but there was a Corviknight out. Although Corviknight can't really do much to Charizard, so I guess Solar Beam would have been the right play. Primarina comes back out into their Garchomp. I'm hit with a Rock Slide, it doesn't do too much. Doesn't seem like the most offensive Garchomp. It might be though, that did a little bit of damage. Here we have Corviknight back out. Now, this is where I figured that I shouldn't be bringing Primarina and Charizard together, because Primarina did absolutely nothing there with Sparking Aria because of the drought. I'm just gonna go for it again, get some chip on it. It might go for Roost here. No, it goes for U-turn here. I'm okay with that. I'm not quite sure what he's bringing in here. So he finally brings in his Lopunny. His whole team is weak to Primarina other than Corviknight. I decide to stay in here and take the fake out damage onto my Primarina. It does a lot of damage. This Lopunny was hitting hard. Shiny Lopunny looks really cool. Shiny Mega Lopunny looks really cool. Here I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting him to switch out. I probably should have clicked Sparkling though. It's all good, we got this in the bag. He's not necessarily the greatest of players. We are in the Great Ball League, making our way to the Ultra Ball League. No disrespect to them. Maybe they just haven't played in a while, kind of like me. The reason I'm in this league is because I haven't played in a while. Or maybe I'm trash, who knows? Maybe I'm washed. Always a possibility. Alright, anyways, he's gonna go back into his Corviknight here. This is an easy Charizard switch for me. Charizard comes in. Comes in on his Roost. So this is going to be a play right here, because I could go ahead and go for Solar Beam. Solar Beam's gonna do a fair bit of damage to this Garchomp. It looks like Solar Beam's gonna be my best friend here. If you're having difficulties winning games on Pokemon Champions, I would highly suggest running a Charizard Y. In the future, I am going to be providing teams to you guys. I'm going to be providing all types of competitive knowledge that I might have. I'm going to share some competitive knowledge that other people might have. Going to have some features on here. Make sure y'all stay tuned, because we're going to be running up the Pokemon Champions competitively. Bringing it straight to your doorstep like it's hot and ready pizza. Shout out Papa John's, shout out Domino's. Shout out Sarku Japan. Shout out Birria Tacos. Shout out Charizard Y. So we're in here with Primarina. Primarina is looking like, you know, cute, fluffy. So is Lopunny, but trust me, these Pokemon will do some damage. These mons will do some damage to you. If you could have any Pokemon with you at all times in real life, which Pokemon would that be? I'm probably picking a Deoxys or a Rayquaza. Maybe Arceus. Maybe I'll pick the god of Pokemon himself. Anybody that says a Jigglypuff, feel free to escort yourself out. There's the door. So he's gonna finish me off here with a close combat, lowering his defenses. So in this position, I'm like, bet. I have a Charizard still. I have a Sneasler Scarf. Seems like a close combat to me. However, I'm better than you could possibly imagine, and I go for a U-turn here because I already know he's switching out. I made a play. I made an absolute play right here, as we're still communicating with one another. Everybody's character looks the same because nobody wants to buy clothes. Only difference is like hair color. Everybody looks like that. Pokemon Champions is turning into NBA 2K26. Better yet, NBA 2K21. Everybody's got the same hairstyles, same tattoos. Alright, in comes my Charizard, and I'm guilty of it too. Alright, in comes my Charizard. From here I'm thinking, there's no way a Lopunny and a Corviknight can take out my Charizard Y and my Sneasler. I'm so happy that I'm able to use the Sneasler that I caught last video. I didn't have that mod for a while. Now I need to get an Incineroar. I'm not necessarily a doubles player. I've never played doubles. I've never played VGC. I've only played 6v6 OU Pokemon Showdown. Here we have battle style singles, which I'm not even as familiar with. However, as an expert Pokemon player, chess player, competitively knowledgeable human being, competitive human being, we out here and we're gonna do well. We're gonna do well, and we're gonna continue to provide everybody with the info needed to win some games. So obviously my Charizard goes down here to triple axle, but that's no issue with me. That was kind of a sack because you already know the Sneasel is coming in and clicking that close combat, and there's no way Lopunny's living. So we pick up a win there. I wanted to show you all that game because of the nice Corviknight, Garchomp switches, the Solar Beam predictions, that one U-turn. I think that was a good game. Now we have a game against Jasper, possibly running a Mega Meganium, Mega Tyranitar, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Dragonite. From his team, he's obviously leading a Dragapult. In the moment, I think I knew that, so I led my Scarf, not my Scarf, but my Sash, Garchomp. Sash Garchomp is able to take care of Dragapult unless it is running Dragon Darts. You are done for. I know one of these games I did run into that. Since he has a Charizard Y on his team, I'm clicking Stealth Rock. And Dragonite, I'm clicking Stealth Rock. Okay, he goes for an Outrage here. I actually have an Outrage of my own, and I outsped his Dragapult here, so in that moment, I knew that he was not a great player. I knew that his EV spreads were off, or IV spreads were off. Yeah, no EV spreads. He didn't use his VP properly. We'll tell you that much, folks. He did not use his VP properly. His Dragapult is going to go down. It is not even Sash. I don't know what that thing was. It could have been a Dragon Fang. Pretty awful if you ask me. Maybe it was Bright Powder Double Team. In comes his own Garchomp, and at this point I'm like, okay, that's game over because I'm locked into Outrage. If he didn't make his Dragapult faster, I don't know what he's doing with his spreads. Maybe that was a speed tie. I don't know, but we trade Garchomps here because of the rough skin ability. This is going to allow my Charizard to easily switch in because against all his Pokemon I'm switching in that Charizard and keeping that Kingambit in the back. If it was Dragonite, I would have been a little bit more worried, but he sends in his own Charizard, and this is exactly why I get Rocks Up every time I see a Charizard, because now I'm free to just Mega and Air Slash. I think he goes into Charizard X, this one. Charizard X is a nice little kind of anti-meta Pokemon from what I've been seeing. It kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make you as weak to Rock Slide. You get that Dragon typing to take out Dragon threats. Like our Chaladon, I guess. Yeah. Our Chaladon gets destroyed by Charizard X. The Charizard Y bulky version that I got from Thunder Blunder 7.7. This team is absolutely fantastic. It took me a little bit to get used to it. Mega Kangaskhan doesn't come often, but that's only because I was trying to just speedrun to this Ultra Ball tier. So this is the middle of the game. I believe I just knocked out a Pokemon previously, and he sends out a Hawlucha who uses Taunt. So this is like a bot game. I'm not sure if these are real people or if they're bots when they start doing stuff like this. Like the last turn he did some whack stuff too. Alright. And we can see obviously his last Pokemon was Snorlax, taken out by a Swords Dance boosted Iron Head. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was up with that one. Alright, and we head into the Great Ball rank 1. Nice and easily. Alright, here we're up against some threats, some massive threats. Feraligatr could be a threat. Tyranitar is a huge threat. Tyranitar is a huge threat to my team. Garchomp kinda is too. If it's running Rock Slide. Dragonite's not that big of a threat. But Dragonite is always a threat. I hate the multi-skill ability. Them boys out there using Dragonite, Molotech, multi-scale. You know what? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because it's in the game. And I appreciate those abilities. So Tyranitar's going to come out, set up a Sandstream. It's not going to do anything for my Garchomp. However, he is going to click Earthquake here, I believe, and he's going to do negative damage. So I'm not really sure what's up with these spreads. So he did about negative 46 damage. And I'm going to come in here and just basically take the thing out, leave it on 7%. He's going to click Earthquake again. At this point I'm thinking, I don't know, is he Scarf? Blase. But I want you guys to really consider the play that you're about to watch. I know you saw me hesitating. Blah blah blah. Rock Tomb. Okay. What do you think's coming out? Dragonite. Dragonite's coming out. And what do you think I'm gonna do to it? Destroy its multi-scale. I'm gonna absolutely take its multi-scale and break it in half. This stupid flying fish dragon. It's probably not even a fish, but let's get this slimy green dragon out of here. Let's click this rock tomb again and take it out. So he stays in, sacks the Dragonite. That was a great play on my end. That was probably a Mega too, so he's just done for. What are your guys' thoughts on Mega Dragonite? Mega Dragonite to me, it's pretty cool. The shiny version is sick. Special attacker. Extreme speed, Draco Meteor, I don't know. Dragonite's always been good. Here I'm just gonna go for a straight damage output on the Venusaur, because I know I have Pokemon left in the back, and yeah, that was an easy win there. That was a very easy win there. We're gonna look for our last and final game here to get us into Ultra Ball. If y'all have made it this far, I want you to comment Lilo and Stitch in the comments. Any of y'all watch that new Lilo and Stitch movie? Happy Tuesday to y'all. It's a good day. Every day is God's day. Go read your Bibles. Go read the Book of Enoch. Go do what you gotta do to succeed. I want you to click off this video and do what you gotta do to succeed. I need you to hit 10 push-ups. I need you to do that homework. I need you to go to the gym. I need you to read these books that matter. I need you to read your Torah. I need you to read your Bible. Anyways, we're back here. Knowledge is power. That's how you win competitive Pokemon, and that's how you win in life, because knowledge is power. You gotta make sure you're eating right, drinking water, sleeping right. Trying to tell you. Alright, so he's going to lead off with a Fortress here. I kind of expected that from his home screen. I have a little Zard Y team and he's still lit off with a Fortress. That's how I know I'm still in Great Ball. The sunlight turns harsh and I hit him with a Flame Charge just to get my speed up, because I don't know what he has in the back for me. He uses his Aqua Berry. Makes sense, 30 Aqua Berry. Yeah, okay. He's just gonna use Stealth Rock. So given this, I'm thinking I already have the game in the bag because he's a turn behind. I have speed. I'm just gonna kill him again with another Flame Charge to get my speed up again. And now we have a bulky and fast Zard Y. This bulky set is nice because it will live a hit. Like, I lived a Rock Slide, I think, from, it might have even been a Garchomp on like 7%. And I was able to just, you know, take it out with Solar Beam, so I didn't include that battle here, but this Charizard is absolutely insane. He sends out his Gyarados. Now, he didn't show any potential Megas, so I'm thinking that this Gyarados is going to be a Mega. But I don't think he goes for it this turn. He's kind of playing weirdly. He's kind of playing like a Great Ball tier noob. And I'm okay with that because I also get some noob stuff here. I get an Air Slash Flinch, which is basically going to completely secure the game for me at this point. He actually switches out into a Garchomp where I'm going to nicely be able to click Solar Beam. Is this the game that I actually live a Rock Slide? Let's see. Sometimes I just like to stay in on Rock Slide because I have Balls of Steel, and I just like to play the game for what it's worth. So here I'm gonna use Solar Beam, and he's not even gonna get the chance to move. He's not even gonna get the chance. I'm not even gonna let him get the chance. We're gonna go Kaboom, Kablow, and we're gonna take him out. We're gonna go Kaboom, Kablow, and we're gonna take him out. I rebuked that meme. We're over it. We're over it. That meme is rebuked. We're over it. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead and finally Mega Evolve. And I'm just sitting back thinking, yes, I'm finally in the Ultra Ball tier. I got my little video done, and I'm happy to kind of produce it for you guys. I did have to post commentary. Actually, I didn't have to. I'm learning now that I definitely like to do live commentary more than post commentary. He hits me with a waterfall, and in this moment I'm just like, okay, how can I possibly lose this game? And I figured I couldn't but just to be safe, I wanted to go into Garchomp first and then leave the Sucker Punch in the back. However, my Garchomp actually outspeeds here. And it just goes for an Earthquake and it wins me the game. So with that being said, I want everybody to stay tuned for some more content. I'm going to be doing the road to Master Ball, especially in doubles. Y'all are going to be... I ask y'all for y'all help with doubles. If I ever upload a video, feel free not to hate, but to post some constructive criticism. That would be fantastic. Anyways, we hit our Ultra Ball rank, so the video is over. Bye-bye.